Or our viewers probably already know who we are. Hi, we're live.
Hello, hello. This is Rhoda from Crypt Keeper's Haunts. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Please share us out.
I got a different pendulum to use if I can find where I put it.
Well, I guess I better turn that down, hadn't I?
Yes. Here you go.
Cool beans, dude. I like that a lot.
This is actually a necklace pendulum.
Wow, I like that.
This is a milky quartz or cloudy quartz is what they call it.
That's pretty.
Had my dad saying.
Come on in and say hello, people. We're not going to bite, I promise.
Nope, because I'm a rock star. I got proof.
Well, hang on. Well.
And to be honest, we're not affiliated yet. Come on, Rockstar.
Yeah. Kelly wants to be, they should promote us. Yeah. Kelly wants to be, they should promote us.
Kelly, too. My God.
Guys, just a word up. She don't like that.
I don't know why I've never liked the name Kelly.
And I think it's so pretty. I don't know why you don't like that.
I don't like my middle name either. But ain't gonna go
Why?
there.
Why?
It rhymes with someone who, well, it doesn't rhyme. It's the same name as someone that got murdered and was married to OJ.
Oh.
I don't like
it. Phoenix says she's got her pizza and chicken. Let's do this, she said.
Pizza, chicken, pizza. What do you got on that pizza?
She ain't come back yet. She says she will be back shortly.
She probably can hear us.
Yeah, and I'm gonna smoke another cigarette and let a few people try to get in here, and then we'll move to a different room to see if I can get better reception with my spirit box. I don't know if I should use it in Zay's room though, because I don't want any, God forbid, some freaky stuff happening in his room.
You want to know what? Do you have any sage?
Yeah, I do.
Won't you sage his room while you're there? It might calm his energy down when he comes home.
Yeah, I'll do that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do my whole house like that. You tell me why.
See, Nell's dead.
Yeah, I love her little. Those ones I think she was showing us last night.
The collar strip nails, collar street. Yeah, there it is. I can't talk.
You tell me why. You know the old Raggedy Ann doll that Kimmy bought at the thrift shop that I told you I felt had an attachment on it, right?
Yeah,
because
if Kimmy
what I felt
really wants to get rid of it, I'll pay for you to ship it to me.
She won't be getting rid of that. She gave it to me.
Oh, well, if you ever want to get rid of it, I want it. At least that one won't break unless it wants to tear out of its own stuff.
Yeah, that's what I told her. I said, this one won't break. But, you know, it reminded me of a Raggedy Ann doll I had years ago. But the funny thing about that doll is when she got it, they bought it from it was right, you know, it's when she was still with Brent, and they went to those old antique thrift shops. Well, she seen it, didn't say anything to me about it, because she said she wanted to know if I felt anything. Well, I didn't know they'd snuck it in the back of my car, and because I didn't pay any attention. Went to take Lyric home one night, and I was coming back, and I felt like somebody was looking at me, and I felt it from the back seat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Coming down the hallway, and I'm constantly looking in my rearview mirror. When I turned to come on my road, it felt, you know how a kid will kick the back of the seat and you can feel it?
Yeah.
That's what I felt. And I turned around and looked back, and it was that damn doll sitting back there.
Do you want to know something interesting about dolls? And I say this as holding Ted. Dolls, the reason why they're so possessed, some people think that they're like a vessel. They're empty inside. So spirits like hide in the dolls.
That's crazy, Kel. But anyway, I brought that doll home, or I got it out of the car, put it down in the garage for the longest time, and I had a creepy doll that I'd made. Well, when Halloween was over, I just set those dolls in a little high chair down there, an old antique high chair. And you know how the tray will come out, that you slide the tray for the baby to eat off of? That's where I set the doll. I went back out the next day. That doll was teeter-tottering. The little creepy doll was teeter-tottering. The tray had flipped up, and the doll was sitting on top of it. I came in the house, I said, did anybody go down and mess with that doll? No, why? Why would we mess with that doll? I said, well, it's awful funny that the creepy doll is sitting up and the tray is sitting straight up and down. That's what we were just going to go get. Anyway, I had a dream last night that Raggedy Ann choked me.
I don't think so.
I said, what the hell? Why am I dreaming this about this damn doll?
I don't think it's a bad spirit, or it's already would have done something.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't feel, when she first got it, I didn't feel it was a bad spirit, but I felt like it's something trying to say, hey, I'm here.
I'm wondering if it's a child spirit, an actual child spirit.
Yeah, hello, Elisa. Welcome. Yes, you can. You can ask a question.
Yes, you can. I'm open.
Elisa, that's the one we was talking about last night, Kel.
Yeah, she wasn't here last night, and I was trying to think of her name. Girl, we were thinking about you hardcore last night.
My shoulder is killing me.
Ibuprofen, heating. You need to get you a rice heating pad. They're amazing.
Well, Kimmy got me a dog that's got like rice in it, and you put it in the microwave and heat it up.
Yep, that's what it is.
And you can put it on sore muscles, and I don't know where I've put it.
Over here on
How is my?
Her mouth is eat up with ulcers right now.
ulcers are strep throat.
She said strep throat. She's got strep throat. Every time she gets that.
Did I get it like every month? I kid you not.
You're cutting out, sissy.
Tell her. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Tell her lemon and
Welcome,
ginger.
Pretty Tulips.
Hi.
Sorry, what?
Lemon and ginger with some honey, and put a little bit of hot water in it and warm it up stir it up and put it in the microwave for a little bit and like make it hot and drink it.
Did you hear that?
What was it?
Lemon and ginger and honey and a little
And if
bit
you
of
don't
water.
have ginger, she could use just the lemon and honey.
I got those little gins. You ever seen those?
Those will work.
That's what I got.
I mean, that'll work. Even like the ginger seasoning will work. It helps clear up the stuff in here.
I'm on antibiotics right now and it's not doing anything.
I'm giving you a remedy that's Indian, Native American.
Welcome, Pretty Tulips. She said, can I have a transformation reading? And hang on, Elisa. Elisa asked first. I wanted to ask when you see Jordan, when do you see Jordan contacting her? What will ultimately happen for us? I'll be right back.
Okay, well, I'm thinking.
I had to get changed because I couldn't stand that spicy.
I don't know if he has contacted you yet, but I don't want to get your hopes up, but I'm getting no. Like, I don't think he's going to contact you anytime soon. Have you ever heard the term, if someone's ghosting you, leave the ghosts alone? He might be doing it for a reason that I don't know, but I hope that he contacts you, but my guides are telling me, and I usually like to give happy news, so.
Yeah, she don't like to give bad news, guys. Trust me.
But
Okay.
I think she'll find someone better than this Jordan. Anyway,
Welcome back, Phoenix.
that's what
She
I've
said, Pretty Tulips asked, can I have a transformation reading?
I've never heard of that, to be honest. Is there another term for it?
Is there another term for that? Pretty Tulips? While she's typing that in, Kel, Elisa also asked, she said, oh, also, if you answer pregnancy questions, will I find out if I'm expecting a child in February? Sorry for all the questions. Hey, honey, that's what we're here for.
Expecting, or you think you are pregnant, or you're going to... I'm not sensing a child energy. And I remember...
Elisa says, 2 years of lies and deceit, he's finally exposed. So you may open up a door for her, sister.
Yeah, I think you'll find someone that will treat you better. And
she said, I think I am pregnant, but I'm getting negative tests, so I think it's too early. Elisa, there is some test that you can take, even if you're 3 days pregnant. It'll tell you whether it's positive or negative, and I think it's that True Blue is one of those tests.
Or you can get the ones that actually have the digital readout that says pregnant, and it'll say not if she's not pregnant.
Yeah,
there's one that's about like $50 that you can get, and it shows up to 10 to 15 days early.
Wow, Kimmy said there's one you can get that shows up 10 to 15 days early.
But it's expensive.
She said it's like $50. I mean, just go, save yourself some money. Go to a clinic near you and tell them you think you might be pregnant, and they'll give you a pregnancy test.
And sometimes you can get a blood test and it'll tell you if you're pregnant, or they usually just do the P test.
Pretty Tulips says, what phase do you see me in? Do you see a transformation for her?
Oh, I call it a spiritual awakening kind of thing.
Or maybe just a general read and message from my guides. That's what she said.
All righty. Give me a moment. If you could take a few deep breaths for me so I can try to hone in on your energy. Well, since we're going into a retrograde, darn Mars. Excuse me. Everyone's going through this odd, weird time. Sorry, I'm connecting to where I'm trying to talk about the retrograde here. But you actually, a lot of people are going through this weird change. And if you noticed, sweetie, it started probably around December 21st of 2020, and you're still being affected. You're probably noticing a little things have changed. You can maybe are a little more open. Let's see. You have a few spirit guides like everybody has. We just don't have one. And you might think this is weird, but not all people have human spirit guides. You have about 4 energies around you. You're probably also noticing another shift in your energy, you're at a higher vibration. because me being a sensitive medium, I'm already sensing that I'm hearing more ringing in my ears more frequently. You're probably like things could be even brighter, like the trees and stuff could be brighter. You're just seeing things differently now. Is that true?
I'm so sorry, Elisa.
It better not be, but I think it is, or your ass is trash.
She hasn't typed back yet, but Elisa says the last few nights as she falls asleep, she said she's been hearing words in her head, short sentences. Is this spirit trying to communicate with me? Any spirit around me, I find is absolutely amazing.
Okay. First and foremost, Elise, everyone has spirit around them constantly. Some people feel it more than others. We've got spirit guide, loved ones, even our pets that have passed away. Some of them are always around us. And you always do kind of, when you're falling asleep, we're in that middle plane. Like we can go on what I like to call the astro plane, like where we kind of go up a level, kind of like in the spiritual plane. So spirits can talk to us better in the spiritual plane. So usually in our dreams, because in the day we're so busy concentrating on where we're going or all the noise, because this world is noisy. So at night or when we're going to sleep, spirits seem to contact us better. So when you go to bed tonight, and you're trying to fall asleep, just say, even out loud or in your head, something like, I would like to contact this person who's been trying to reach out to me. Spirit guides, please help me contact this person trying to reach out.
I mean, if you want some.
I hope that helps.
Pretty Tulip said she hadn't paid attention, Kel. And she said, I feel things heavily, though.
Yeah, she's a sensitive, and she's also empathic. I've sensed that from her energy, that she's very empathic about people's feelings and everything lately. It's stronger.
She says, are there anything my guides have to say? God, I shouldn't eat that pizza. Now I got hiccups.
Well, that's what I was saying about the thing I was drinking. They basically want you to pay attention, and if you hear your ears ringing, just pay attention to that, because you are more sensitive medium than you think you are. A lot of people are coming and realizing that they are lately, because most people are in a higher vibration now. So just kind of be aware of your surroundings, and notice repeating pattern numbers sometimes too. That's your guides trying to tell you something.
Robin, thank you for coming in first off, and know what Kelly does is for free. So, and if you want a reading, she'll give you one, and we're also going to do spirit box in here in just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm giving free mini readings, but I do have I do some readings for like $20 for like 45 minutes. I'm not like an expensive psychic, because I feel that's wrong right now, charging people an arm and a leg. So Rhoda and I are also coming on lives on weekends, and I'm doing free mini readings for people.
Oh no, it's okay, Robin. Yeah. We appreciate you all, asking that. We just haven't I would like to get more followers before we would set up anything like that on the channel. What?
Yeah. I'm with Rhoda, but we do
And if someone, you know, after that, if somebody wants to donate, it would definitely be appreciated.
Yeah, we just want to help people, like, because I'm always growing and learning on my abilities, and Rhoda's known me for over 6 years, and so yeah. Sorry if you guys hear my pug snoring in the background.
Yes, Elisa, I will. I'll ask about Jordan when I get the spirit box out. And Phoenix says, I can't stand the earring. I've been to the doctor about tinnitus myself. They found nothing. And Phoenix, they're not going to.
They're not.
There's a, you know, that is science likes to come into it. They don't have a physical explanation for that. They'll put you on some medicine. I'll say, oh, this is what it is. Let me tell you.
No.
My grandson is a sensitive. He has been on every kind of ear medication there is, even tubes in his ears. And every time we go somewhere and we're doing a paranormal investigation, guess what? Me and him both at the same time have that ringing in our ears.
And
it's a gift. It's almost like a curse, but it's a gift because it's letting you know what's around.
It's just letting you know that your spirits, your guides, or your loved ones are near you. And I mean, there's no way to shut it off. Trust me. My niece is starting to get it, and she's 7. But usually, some people say if it's their left ear, it's certain things like spirits or guides, or if it's the right ear, it's angels. It depends on the person. Both of my ears ring, and the higher vibration energy or the higher a being wants to contact me, it gets stronger. Like, sorry, I drunk a rock star and I'm gassy.
Kel, Robin, if that's, she says, yes, ma'am, I apologize. I don't want to interrupt. I'd love to purchase. Thank you. That's actually really kind. Robin, like I said, Kel does do readings on here, but if you would like to have a more in-depth reading with her, she does offer that for, I think she said like $20.
For 40 minutes. 45 minutes.
Robin said when she heard Rudy snoring, she thought that was a cat purring.
Oh, no, let's see.
And Elisa says your pug is literally the most beautiful pug I've ever seen.
Yeah, she's spoiled rotten. See, right there she is.
Hang on, I need to look at my comments here. I'm actually it's actually non-stop. The sound goes up and down in both ears, or one is louder, but it will not stop. Okay. Phoenix says, get a happy place and meditate, pretty tulips.
Yes, thank you. That's what I was going to say. Usually meditation helps with the ringing in the ear, but I've noticed with me now, like I said, everybody's different. Like if it's a higher vibration, it's more of like angels or other deities trying to contact me. Yes.
Robin wants to know, you need to give her your contact information so she could set up for a reading with you, a more in-depth one.
Okay. Darling, I'm on Facebook. There's a couple on Facebook, but it's the one that has like, it looks like me, and I have my glasses like this in my mouth, and it's a cartoon. But it's under Kel McFarlane. You can send me a private message on there. But if you don't have Facebook, I'm on Instagram as well. And it's the one with the more followers on that one. And if that'll help you.
Listen, boy, you can Ruby's really cutting the Z's, isn't she?
I know. I'm just glad she's not getting into everything like she did last night.
Let me tell you guys, the other day, Kel and I was talking, and she told me that Ruby had literally kept her up. She would not let her take a nap for nothing. Well, as soon as me and Kel started talking, Ruby just, you know, she shies away and goes over and stretches out. Kel looked around. She's like, oh, no, she just did not.
Oh, you little shit. I should wake you up.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, if anyone wants a reading, like I said, I don't charge very much. I use PayPal, or Venmo.
Welcome, Mary B. Yes, you can have a reading, sweetheart. Kel,
We're
can
doing
you
them
read
free
it?
tonight, but if you want any depth reading, like next time I'll have Rhoda put my Facebook link in the Rhoda, would you like to put my Facebook link into the comments right now?
Yeah, I'll have to go find it.
I can tell you what the link is. You don't have to like.
Well, silly girl, then put it in there.
I can't remember. I can't see the comments.
All you gotta do is copy and paste it in here.
I can't. I can't see the. I can't reply to their comments.
Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can go get it. Can you still see me?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
What I'm saying is I can tell you what it is. You guys can go to facebook.com/Kel McFarlane. That should be me. If you have a computer. Ruby, chill out, babe. But yeah, right now I'm doing free readings on live. I'm doing like little mini readings. So if anyone has a question and stuff, my guides are open.
Well, let me try this. There you go.
Yay, see, there you go.
She's making me do all the hard work, guys.
Hey, I'm using the brain power. You know how much energy it takes? How wiped out did I get last night?
Oh, well, it wasn't last night. It was the other night.
Well, it was the night that you used. It was last night when you used the spirit box.
Yeah, that spirit box, guys, I am going to use it. We're going to use necrophonic and my original spirit box. But the reason I try to go easy on the spirit box is where Kel is a sensitive, where she's already got these spirits, you know, coming at her all at once, and she's trying to single them out. When I go through with that spirit box, she's even got it more amplified. And
Yeah, it's kind of like
time.
when you call in a radio station and you're hearing the feedback.
Hello, Southern Belle. How are you doing tonight, doll?
When I hear Southern Belle's name, I think of a song by Akon or something. No, Pitbull did a song, and I swear it talked about a Southern Belle.
When I hear Southern Belle, you know what I think of?
Hmm.
One of my favorite mini series in the world, and it was North and South with Patrick Swayze in it.
Or it reminds me of that song that Miley Cyrus did. Oh, I love Miley. Anyway.
Mary V asked, if I put more work into my invention, will it be successful? I'll tell you yes.
Yeah, yes.
Definitely so. Anything you put more work into, it's going to be that much more of a success.
It's all about intention and how you feel about something. If it's positive, it's going to turn out fabulous. But if you have a negative view of it and go, that's not going to work. Of course it's not going to work because you're being negative with your intention.
Right.
I hope that's a good invention, because if it works, I'd be all game. I love technology and inventions and all that. So yeah, I think it'd be good. Just keep thinking positive, and if times get a little, I just know if you feel frustrated or you're going through a rough time.
Yes, Elisa.
Just
if you
know.
think it, you manifest it. Yes.
Yes. Just keep your head up. It'll be all right. And if anyone wants to add me to Facebook, Rhoda posted my link down there. So, I mean, I should have been a motivational speaker too. But
There it is again, if anybody needs it.
Because I've been like, but it's weird when you're a sensitive medium. It's like you get everybody's anxiety. Like, because I can feel people's emotions and I can feel when people
Guys,
are mad.
let me tell you, I had a hard day today. I'm not going to, spew my business out on here. But Kel knew it and she felt it. Every time I'm feeling in a rut, she feels it. And she'll automatically get a hold of me. Hey, what's going on? Are you okay? And today I was so aggravated when she tried to get a hold of me. I'm like, I can't talk to her right now because I don't want her to see me like this.
I wouldn't mind. So yeah.
Larry says, I also have dreams of being on a spaceship.
Oh, I know a few people in here probably don't believe in aliens, but they do exist. And
I know that for 100% fact, guys.
but
Do you remember me telling you
mhm.
years ago? There's a water plant about 4 miles from my house. Me and my daughter was coming back from the store one night, and we was driving by that water plant. There was a big thing in the air that looked, and it was so close. It was round, and it had lines on it like a turtle shell, and there was lights all the way around it, and this thing was bopping. It's probably 100 feet above the power lines. Now, the water thing that I was telling you about looks like a big spaceship on the ground.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why was that thing coming over here? And then my husband said, well, maybe they was checking out to see what that was. I'll never forget that long as I live. That scared me to death.
But here's the thing, like, it's like earlier, I don't know if she was in here when I was talking about this, but I was talking about how you have like you're more, I wouldn't call it vulnerable, but you can sense more when you're asleep. And there's people who can astral travel. I've done it, but your mind, your subconscious can leave your body. I'm not talking about your spirit. I'm talking about your subconscious, your brain. And you're up there in the spiritual plane, and you can actually interact with spirits, aliens, angels, or whatever religion you believe in. I mean, so aliens do exist. I mean, even the American government has released Project Blue Book.
Mm-hmm. Mary says, you guys say it will be successful, but will I receive the funding for my invention? That's my main issue right now.
Yes, you will, but I'm thinking it'll be a couple more months, perhaps, just because of the whole COVID crap. And I hate to say that. COVID has messed with everything. But are you having problems with you said the funding, so it's not the patent, right? Because I'm sure you can also wait a minute. You can also ask like for assistance. You know how people, I wouldn't call it a GoFundMe, but when someone's inventing something, they go on that one website. I forgot what it's called. But it helps inventors like put money, like get investors and stuff. But it'll take a few months, but I think you'll get some help.
She said the whole project is very expensive.
Yeah, and that's why I'm thinking perhaps you should go. I wouldn't call it a GoFund. Gosh, I wish I knew what that website's called. Where
I would go on there and look up those websites that pays you for inventions and see if you can get any funding through that.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Or like
the website you could go to where ask if you have do you have a creation or do you have an invention? They'll pay you for it. You might want to go check into those things.
But if you're trying to go through the channels yourself, Instead of, because I think some of those companies want a portion of what the invention is, so you gotta be careful.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I was thinking of like a GoFundMe, or there's something else, another kind of site people use. You might want to Google it, but
Wow, she said she's going to Google it.
it's like, I'm sorry, for some reason, sometimes things don't come to my brain when I have other things in there. I feel like I'm being probed, so forgive me. I lose stuff when I'm concentrating on meditating on the spirits.
Mary says, yes, I don't want to get scammed, so I'm doing it by myself.
Yeah, I mean, I get you, but there. Do you remember that talent show where people would make inventions?
That's what I'm trying to think of, and it's on the. You know how you get that word right on the end of your tongue, and you
Yeah,
can't
this is
think
what the
of it.
website that I'm talking about. Like, there's a website where people, it's like GoFundMe, but it's not. It's for inventions.
Elisa says she really wants to know about this girl, Lucy. Are you picking up anything on Lucy? And Phoenix says you could have been abducted by a human alien hybrid born on the ship. You could be dreaming past experience. Yes, Phoenix, that's very true.
Could be. But if you're not feeling like it's scary, then I'm sure it's not a bad experience like most people say that is. Honestly,
Elisa said also, I turned my location off. How's he going to feel about this? Or what are you feeling about that, Kel?
well, this guy that you're obsessing over, hun, is, to me, he's a little narcissistic. So you ghosting him isn't going to hurt his feelings, because, and now if it does, it's only for the sheer fact it's for his pride. Like, oh, she is not contacting me, so I'm just going to reel her back in a little bit.
Yes.
And then get my strings in her again.
Honey, it's like a game. Okay? Well, as long as he knows he's got you teetering right there, he's finding Danny because he's winning that game. As soon as he sees that you're getting fed up with it and you're like, okay, I'm done, he's going to throw that line out. And like Kel said, he's going to reel you right back in again.
So right now, he probably doesn't even care. So turn your location off, block his number, and see what happens.
She says her name is Lucy. Is she a threat? And I'm feeling that she could be.
Mm-hmm. I don't sense anything. I don't like to call everybody a narcissist, but you know when people have that self-pride? Like, look at me, look how gorgeous I am, I'm prettier than you. Arrogance, that's the word I'm looking for. I think she's arrogant.
It's kind of smile on your face. Oh, I'm not doing anything.
Like, yay, and then it's like behind your back, she's like one of those mean girls from high school.
Mm-hmm.
Honey, those people aren't worth your time. Cut the cords.
No way, not this time, is what she said. Okay, she said, is his best friend of years. It's his best friend of years.
Mm-hmm.
She claims they're just bros. Okay. Those are the worst, honey, okay?
No, because they think they're better, and since they were there longer, she wants something more from him. And I don't know how he really feels about her, to be honest. I'm just feeling like he's just all about himself.
Mary B says, am I a starseed or a prophet of some sort?
I think everybody's like a star seed because we all like come from the great creator, God, whatever people want to call him, because I try not to, be offensive to other religions, but we all come from like this higher power that you can say comes from space. And we all have this ability that I have, but some switch it on and some people don't switch it on at all. And to be honest, some people don't even know they have it. And I was born with my gift on. Like I was born just, but some people,
Alexa says, she's got a lazy eye, so that boosts my ego. I don't think she wants him. She made that very clear, and she's super sweet. She's also been out with him, but with another guy. I'm just gonna tell you, you need to watch your back with this girl.
what I'm gonna say, okay. She says she don't want your man. Honey. What's the word I'm looking for? Just watch yourself. But he's not worth your time, sweetie. You're giving yourself stress. If you're not careful, you're going to give yourself an ulcer.
Yeah, that's no good.
I'm just saying, honey, you're better off with someone who's going to treat you better.
Belle, you might be right, because I mean, if this guy is blowing her off and only wants to talk to her when he wants to, that's not somebody she needs in her life.
No, that's someone, he wants something from her when he wants it, and then otherwise he's off doing Mary Sue Ellen. I don't.
Yeah. Stuff like that's sad.
Yeah, so honey, I will say you need to cut the cord, like snip, 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 and then someone's going to come in your life when you least expect it and be like a knight in shining armor.
Mary asked, can you tell what gifts I have? I think I might have a strong sense of knowing, and my dreams come true sometimes.
Okay, you got clairaudient, which means you can see and hear, because that comes through in your dreams. Give me a second. I know exactly. I'm drawing a blank on the names. Do you hear things too sometimes, but you don't pay attention to them? Because I think you're also clairvoyant, and you're sensitive, and you're an empath.
You know, my heart really feels bad for Elisa, because evidently this is somebody that and Mary said no, but I feel like Elisa really cares about this guy, and she's maybe looking over some things that she needs to open her eyes to, you know?
Yeah. And for Mary was her name, right?
Yeah.
The one that was, okay. If you want to strengthen your abilities that you have before you go to bed, I would just ask your spirit guides, your angels, however you believe, to let you experience and tell them that you want to know more. But if you don't want to hear or see something, tell them there's certain things you don't want to know. Like, I don't want to know when, like, I don't want to say this. I can tell when people are going to die, but I don't like to. So sometimes I block it out.
Yeah, that's me too.
But you just ask your spirit guides when you go to sleep, and even meditate before you go to bed. Like, 10, 15 minutes before you go to bed just to
Yeah,
rest.
that's what Southern Belle told her to do. She needed to meditate, and her answers will come. Elisa says, like I said, hang on. Like I said, 2 years of hell. I'm done, and I've taken a step back. I'm seriously done. I just hope he regrets everything he's put me through, and when he finds out what he's lost. I've given him my entire heart, all my energy, time, and loyalty for 2 years.
Yeah, I
We
can
had a
tell.
happy home and now live separately. She was spot on. He's a narcissist. If you both knew what he lied about and done, you would be blown away. I've now just let go and now moving forward, healing time. Yes, honey.
Yes,
And you have to do that for yourself.
you
I'm
do.
going to tell you, I had you on my mind so strong last night. And I don't know what the reason was. And I told Kel, I said, are you feeling anything about her? Because I just
I
felt
was too.
an uncomfortable feeling.
Yeah. It's like for some reason your name would not come to my
She
brain.
Robin says, yes, doll. She Robin, what is your question? Or a favor, she said. If we can help you, we will.
I'm so sorry. We just go off on topics sometimes and I go on a rant.
But yeah, honey, you need to move on for your own health and your own happiness. Don't let somebody hold you back like that.
No, and honey, he's not going to regret what he did. He don't care about anyone but himself. And he's already lied. He's got this grandeur about him. And people like that are pompous assholes.
She said Elisa says, I have a feeling he's going to start to stalk me, etc. I mean, now you really got me worried. Is this somebody that has has he put bodily harm on you, or is he abusing you verbally?
I mean, if you want, Elise, you can add me to Facebook. And if you want to talk to me privately, I mean, I did have some schooling in counseling because I was going to be a counselor. So I can help. I can talk you through it. I can help you find someone. I mean, even I can direct you to Rhoda's Facebook too if you want to talk to her, because she's got some personal issues with some things that we're not going to dredge up here, but I'm sure she can help you through some stuff too, hun. Like,
Oh my God, girl, I felt it. I knew it.
what you
Oh my
say?
God, Elisa.
He did, didn't he? Because I felt it.
Yes, he strangled her and almost killed her over the summer. He is so extremely emotionally. Girl, listen to me. You get rid of him like a bad habit. Because when somebody hits you the first time, they're not going to stop. And they go in that, oh, I'm so sorry. I'll never do that again. Let me tell you from experience, get the hell out of that relationship and stay far away. You do whatever you got to do to keep that man away from you.
Like, change your number, like, disconnect your house phone. Well, you know what I'm saying. Just change everything. And if you feel like he's going to stalk you, because the police won't do anything unless they have proof, honey.
Yeah,
But
Mary says that's something she's been dealing with for 2 years now. Mary, the same goes for you. Anybody, any man that's going to put his hands on you ain't a man. He's a mouse. You need to get that out of your life.
Yep.
Be done. Be done.
Girls, you're you're worth more than that.
Elisa said that's why I ask if and when he will contact me, because I'm healing and don't want it. That's the thing. He would never apologize or admit it and deny it to everyone. Of course he will, because that's what a narcissist asshole does.
And honestly, I don't think he's going to contact you right now. I don't feel it in the near future, but for protection, honey.
Good for you. She said, I pressed charges and then recanted on my statement. He was about to go to jail, lose his job, and his life was about to be over, so I recanted. Let me tell you something. that man's going to hurt you again. You get away from him. God, that's not good. Get away from him.
Well, here's what I want for her to do, because if you
Oh, okay, Mary.
can, okay, I'm going to suggest anyone to do this. Get one of those Ring cameras from Amazon. They can hook up to your internet, and they record everything. They alert your phone when someone comes near it. So even when you're not at home, I mean, it's cheaper than getting ADT or something like that. But it does have an alert system. If you need to, you can press a button and you can call the police.
We had Mary mixed up. She wasn't talking about a man. She said she was talking about, first off, she said she don't tolerate men like that. And honey, I don't
Good.
need to. She says, I was talking about about the low vibrational spirit that bothers her. What are you picking up on that for Mary?
Oh, that's what I was feeling. My spleen was hurting for a second. I wouldn't call it a demon, but there are low-level spirits that think they can get a kick out of you. Do me a favor, darling. If you feel that energy around you again, tell it to leave, and forcefully tell it to leave, and show no fear, because after a while or a little bit, they'll be like, I'm bored, and move on.
That's true, Phoenix. I agree. People like that, I don't have no tolerance for. I went through that shit years ago, and I got rid of that sorry bastard, and that's what he was. He was a sorry bastard. And a man ain't a man if he puts his hands on a woman. I'm sorry, he's a mouse. Alicia said, he reminds me, oh my God, then you better get the hell away from him. He reminds her of Chris Watts' family man, funny, handsome, and he puts this mask on and doesn't show his true nature. A lot of those assholes.
I mean, look what our former president did to the freaking United States. Sorry. If you guys like him, I'm sorry. I feel strong. I feel things from Donald Trump that any person should not. But anyway, anybody that's a narcissist and so handsome, and honey, get an Amazon. If you have the money, get one of those Amazon Ring cameras, or there's other cameras you can get that you can put outside that hooks to your phone that alert you when someone, because we've got them here. And it does help when we think someone's sneaking around our farm. Honey, invest. That'll help you. So if he does come around, they record. All right?
Elisa said, everyone loves him. And I've been the crazy Elisa for years, and finally exposed the truth, and he knows now, got all his karma. He deserves every kick in the ass that comes along to him, because I'm so sorry that you're going through that. Don't. You get away from that. Let me tell you, my daughter was dating this scummy little bastard.
Guys, I'll be.
And I'm one of those mothers that love my kids so much that if a man thinks he's going to put his hands on my daughter, he's going to have to go through me first. And if he puts his hands on me, I'm going to kill him. Point blank, period. I don't put up with that shit. But honey, let me tell you, as a mother that's got 4 girls, and I've had to be down every one of my girls' boyfriends' asses thinking they're going to slip and put their hands on my daughters. No, you're not. You get away from him like a bad habit, like I said. Get that out of your life. No, that's so sad, Phoenix. I hate to hear that. That is so sad. Yeah, Robin, you can ask anything you want to ask unless I missed your question up through here, honey.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, girls, I just got really dizzy just now. I
It's
think that got my blood pressure up, thinking that some asshole's out here putting a hand on somebody, you know.
mhm.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It'll be okay. Like I said, Rhoda put my link in the Facebook, Elise. If you want to add me to Facebook, you go ahead and you can talk to me anytime, okay?
Yeah, Lisa, honey, oh my God, my heart breaks for you. I felt it last night, something so strong about you. I asked Kel, I was trying to remember your name and I couldn't, and I told her, I said, I've just got a strong feeling about that girl.
I did too. I know, I feel it.
And the other morning, remember the other morning when I got up and I messaged you and I
Mhm.
said, are you picking up anything else on Elisa?
Yeah, and I was like, I feel like she's not doing well, like you were, like depressed or anxiety is what I was feeling.
Honey, you got to let that go, please, for yourself, but not just for yourself, but for your family, because I'm sure your family don't like what you're in right now.
Okay. And this is just something I did for a friend that was going through something similar. If you have a friend that totally believes you and you trust with your life, you go there and you stay with them if you feel like you're in danger.
She Robin says, I'm having trouble trying to figure out what my gift is. I had a elastic reading a while ago that said I have gifts to tap into, but they are many. I'm not sure which.
Well, here's what people don't understand, my love. Um, like I've got almost all the collectors is what they're called. They're like
Yes.
audience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, which you can smell. You can ask Rhoda before we even started this. She smelt my perfume
Yes.
because I did this. So, um, you got those gifts. You need to meditate and ask and it's not going to be overnight because trust me, I've worked years um to hone my stuff. And it does that for everybody. It doesn't happen overnight. It didn't do that for Lorraine Warren. It didn't do that for Amy Allen. I'm just naming other psychic mediums that are in the public eye, but they had to work at it and they were still learning. So meditation, take you like some salt baths, like Epsom salt baths, or some place to meditate where you feel comfortable. Um, because I know, find someone. Here's another thing that could help unblock you, dark. Find someone who is a licensed Reiki master. And I do know somebody who is, darling. So I'm going to plug them. I hope you don't mind, Rhoda. Go to the happyhealingshop.com and go to services. And friend, tell her Kel McFarland sent you. She's a Reiki master.
Phoenix, you be good.
Yeah. I,
Phoenix over passing gas, she said.
yeah.
She says, oh, wow, I passed gas. Sorry, Rhoda. She said, um, oh,
But
my Lord. Phoenix, you're rotten. She says, she, Robin, meditating can help you get in touch with your gifts. Yes.
and yeah, like I said, find someone who can do Reiki. And I do know someone, so go to happyhealingshop.com and go to services. I think their services page, and you can see what they offer. They even do classes too, to find what abilities you think you have, and they'll help you tone into them. You have to pay for them, but they've got them.
She said, I do meditate. It's just I'd like to get a clear picture of what to start or practice, if you will.
Okay, then I would suggest but this is what I did to get more clairaudience, which was seeing. Okay. Because I'm visually impaired. Rhoda knows that, but I see things a lot differently. But to do that, you ask your spirit guides if they can help you hone that gift, and then meditate one certain thing, like your third eye chakra. That'll help you with clairvoyance. And like, that's why I say he will help you clear up that. So that's why I was suggesting you can even do Reiki on yourself. Like you can go to YouTube, like where you're on now, type in Reiki sessions, and they'll do it over there. And if you believe it will work, it'll work over and make you feel better. I had a Reiki session a week ago, and oh my God, I feel so much better.
Pretty Tulips is back, and she says, "Can I have a love reading, please? I attract men easily, but can't keep them. Laugh out loud."
Okay, honey. Are you going to those websites? Because I want to. Honestly, I don't believe those work, but I know a lot of other people that seem like their pheromones attract people, but they won't stay.
Hello, Red Betta. Welcome.
Hi. If you want a reading from me here, I'll give you one in a minute, darling. I'm working on what was her name again?
Pretty Tulips.
Pretty Tulips. I'm bad at names. Sorry. You need to be a little more cautious of who you're around, because I wonder if some men are intimidated. Because your energy seems like you know who you are already.
She says, "No, I've just been like that since high school."
But so you already know who you are already as a person. You're like a strong individual. Like, you're not one of these women that are easily persuaded. That's why I'm still single. Like, I got men wanting to be with me, but you know, they can't handle me. Because I have that kind of problem.
Phoenix says, "Kel can never remember my name."
Ha ha.
Kelly. Kelly.
It's,
Hey guys, I called her that earlier because I knew if I called her that I was going to get that look. Kel don't like her name. I think it's beautiful.
it's
I love that name.
you're breaking my concentration.
Sorry.
Trying to give a reading here, and I'm getting
Okay, she says, "I think I open up too easy and they take advantage. I attract a lot of toxic men."
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Because you're a strong person that wears their heart on their sleeve. You like to give your all when you meet someone, and you want them to like you, so you try your best and you tell them more than they need to know. So I'm going to give you an example, sweetie, because this happened to me over the summer. I saw this guy at Walmart. I thought he was nice because he could do a Peter Griffin impersonation, and Rhoda knows how much I love Seth MacFarlane. So, not related, by the way. But anyway, here's the thing. I started talking to him, and I liked him already. I gave more than I should. And come to find out, the bastard was still married, and he was trying to use me as a lady on the side. I kicked his ass to the curb. And
Pretty Tulip says, "Do you see love for her soon?"
I see it coming. I see the 7. I don't know if it's in the 7th month. It's going to be someone you work with or someone you know that works with you. So, like someone mutual. He's going to be taller than you I just see tall. Like blonde hair. I don't know if it'll be like the 7th month or like 7 weeks from now, because Rhoda knows how I am sometimes when I see numbers. Like, I can't tell you.
Yeah, that's what I was just getting ready to say. When she's seeing numbers, guys, a lot of you, I know Southern Belle was in here, and I believe Phoenix was in here when I was talking about my daughter had a friend missing years ago, and I hadn't said anything to Kel. She called me, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, I'm a little bit worried." She's like, "Yeah, I know." I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "Your daughter's friend's missing." And I said, "What?" She said, "Sis, you know that the living don't come to me much." And she's like, she's not here no more. And she was seeing the number 3. It just kept popping up. She said, "I don't know if it's going to be 3 days, 3 months, 3 years." She said, "But I'm seeing the number 3." And she said they're going to find her halfway in water and halfway out. And there's going to be a lot of grass, tall grass around her. Well, this is the thing, ladies, 3 years, the 3rd day, the 3rd month, they found her just the way she said they was going to. And she described her to a T. And it wasn't posted on Facebook or anything about her missing. Kel described her to a T. I about fell out of my chair when she told me that.
Yeah, you ought to saw her expression on her face. She's like, "What?"
Yes, and then when they found her 3 years later on the 3rd day, the 3rd month, I was like, "Oh my God." I said, "My friend called this out. She said this is what was going to come to pass."
Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is sometimes love comes in weird ways. So that's why I'm saying just be cautious and you'll know. I mean, I'm getting this really strong for you. You'll know when you see this person because something deep will hit you. Like you'll go, "Oh." Hit you like a ton of bricks is how I call it.
Lisa, I really want you to stay in contact with me or Kel, because I'm really concerned for you right now.
Yeah, so just like I said, add me to Facebook, and Rhoda's on my list. You can find her.
Guys, I'm gonna let you know real quick. I get on my Facebook and I look at my messages, but I don't get on Facebook a lot because my husband is on there all the time. But if you send me a message, I'll get it. I just don't. I get on there once in a blue moon. That's why mainly we send people to Kel's Facebook, because she's on there all the time. But if you needed to talk to me,
I could
Kel
get.
can get a hold of me, and I will get a hold of you.
Mm-hmm. Has Kimmy did that thing that I told her to do yet?
I don't know, honey. She was doing something over a while ago. You know those little packs of gin gins you can get from Walmart? They come in the little green bag, and it's got the little fat man on it, the little ginger man that says
Yeah.
gin gin.
Yeah.
I got those thinking, well, they'll make me feel better. But no, they didn't make me feel better. I couldn't stand that spicy in my mouth.
Well, that's what you need, honey.
Yeah, Elisa, I want you to keep us updated. Like I said, when we turn this off tonight, I don't care. I mean, if something, something's going on, and you just want to talk, just get a hold of one of us, because I've been concerned about you for a few days now. I don't know what's laying heavy on your heart. But I mean, Kel can tell you. I asked about you yesterday. I'm like, Kel, are you feeling anything about it, Lisa? Because I was just feeling a really, really uneasy feeling for you.
Mm-hmm. It was Ruby. Sorry about that. He's on those logs.
Well, let me smoke this cigarette, ladies, and I'm going to move this to a different spot in my house because I don't feel right here where I'm at. I get good reception with my spirit box. We'll use the necrophonic first,
And then
and then we'll go to spirit box because the spirit box really bongs Kel's hearing out, and it's because she's got all these voices in her ear, and then when the spirit box voices start coming through, she'd have to sing it. She'd have to back down, and they get you one at a time.
it's like put a microphone and you hear that.
Elisa said, I'm just honestly going through a healing process. When he was here the other night, it got heated. I bawled my eyes out to him, and that's probably when you thought about me because of the energy. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that blows me away.
Yes. Because Rhoda and I both. Like, Rhoda's a sensitive, and she just hasn't let her mediumship gifts come out yet. But she knows when something's going on.
Yeah, I can feel it.
She can sniff it out like a bloodhound.
That is so crazy, man. Ladies, let me tell you, I messed my shoulder up today, and it's throbbing like a toothache, so I'm going to have to take some goody powder. See if I can't get it to calm down. It's about to drive me nuts.
I can tell.
I've got 2 different kinds of goody powder. My husband's like, you need to stop taking those things because I've got stomach ulcers, but it's the only thing that knocks it out.
Mm-hmm.
It snowed here today.
Didn't hear you keep it.
It started snowing here. Well, it was big chunks of ice in it too. It was sleeting and snowing, and it lasted for a whole 30 minutes. I'm like, okay. She Robin said, okay, you said happy healing.
Yes, happyhealingshop.com.
Elisa said, and if you could please, just for closure's sake, to ask the spirit box if he will contact me and about Lucia, I would appreciate. Yes, doll. I'm glad you refreshed my memory on that, Elisa, because I've done totally forgot it. Yes, we will. Kel, don't let me forget to do that.
Lucy?
Don't let me forget. Ask the spirit box if he is going to try to contact her and about Lucy. If Lucy's being on the up and up.
I
don't think she is either. And I don't even know her.
I hope you found the app at the happyshop.com. Oh, you know what'd be awesome? Now, this is me just thinking this. Since my head doesn't work anymore, wouldn't this be cool to turn it into a boo buddy? Say hi, Ted.
Yeah, that'd be great to turn into a boo buddy.
Yeah, this is movie Ted. Seth MacFarlane. This is my cousin, Ruby.
Pronounce, she's asking. Lewchia.
What?
Lucia. That site you was telling her to go to.
Oh, Happy Shop. It's happy, like healing shop.
Elisa said, what's weighing in on me is that I know I shouldn't care about this girl Lucia, pronounced Lucia, or Jordan, but I do. I have this horrible feeling that they are going to date or something.
Oh, honey, they're doing more.
I think he's just using her for a piece of ass on the side, just to be quite honest.
That's what I was.
And you know, Elisa, I hate to even, I'm sorry for even blurting that out like that, but honey, you need to get rid of him. If he's found somebody else to go prey on and they're stupid enough to put up with his shenanigans, and then let that be their problem. Get him off of your back. Maybe, welcome, maybe. She said, I would like to know, can you give me insight on how to get my passion and drive back?
I can't state this enough with people.
Meditation.
Like, and this might sound so simple, but I noticed that, like I've stated before, the world is so like high tech, so noisy, that we're so distracted that we just need to pause and meditate. And I know that's done, but sometimes I need to get my passion back, which I love ghost hunting. I love anything to do with like being creative of any sort. There's been times that I've had a writer's block or something like that, and I just meditate, or I take a nice hot shower with like
Mary maybe says, it's hard meditating. What is the focus? Am I like clearing my mind?
yeah.
What she's asking is tell her how she could go into a deep meditation.
Okay. Hun, I know meditation isn't easy the first time because it wasn't with me, but you have to focus on something. Like if you have a fan, or like one
Even go on those sounds that you could go on YouTube and look at, the relaxing sounds like pouring down rain or sounds of the ocean, and get somewhere by yourself and just close
you know
yourself
those
off to
little
the world.
you know those little TikTok things for like when you're learning how to play the piano?
Yeah, and I can't think of the name of it.
Like the metronome. Haha. Thank you, spirit guides. Okay, the metronome, right?
Welcome, new chapter. And yes, you may. As soon as she gets through telling maybe how to meditate. Sorry, Kathy.
Okay. You take like something that you like if you like rain, like Rhoda said, or find a metronome, or like one of those like cuckoo clocks or something like that has a ticking sound, right? Something that you can focus on. Like, this might sound weird, but my dog's snoring, and I know people can hear her. She's good meditation for me because I can focus on that, and I just slow my breathing down, like just breathe in and breathe out. And when you're breathing, think when you're breathing out, you're taking all the negative energy out into the light and breathing in good positive energy, and just keep meditating and feel like you're asleep, but you still feel everything around you. That's how you know you're getting there. And just focus on your passion, whether it be art, music, you know, just focus on that intent while you're just breathing, and just focus on your heart beating or your chest going up and down. And if that don't work for you, sweetie, I mean, like, try it, like, set a little alarm on your phone or your watch for like 10 minutes and try to do it like 10 minutes a day if you can, or
Okay, Southern Belle.
something like that, which would help. But if that doesn't help you, darling, I also found out that I get ideas and I get unblocked when I take a hot shower, and I put lavender in the bottom of the shower, a little bit of lavender, like essential oil, and I will like stand in the shower and it will help me too.
Okay, Kel. New chapter just came in, and they would like a reading, please. And while you're doing that reading, I'm gonna go find a place that I can get better signal with my spirit box, and we're gonna start with that. Okay.
Well, what kind of reading do they want?
What kind of reading are you want? New chapter.
So I know what to focus on.
I may try that over here on the couch. Just move it around in the room and see how we get. And what new chapter says? What does the future hold for me and George? Will we ever be together?
If you could take a couple deep breaths, I can actually try to connect with your energy. That would be great, darling. Because I'm thinking I'm sensing you already. I just want to make sure it's you. George is a little bit older than you, isn't he? I'll let Rhoda tell me if it's
Okay.
okay. I just asked if George was a little bit older.
She hasn't responded back yet. Hang on. Or they haven't.
Sorry for getting your pronouns wrong. Because sometimes your names, it's hard to.
She said, no, we are the same age.
Same age. He seems older than, because I'm just sensing energy is a little bit more mature, maybe a little more. I think you would be. Do you guys like butt heads a little bit though, because your personality is a bit different?
I hope you guys can't hear my daughter's boyfriend back there cursing. He's getting into his game. Kids, right?
My eyes roll. I think you might.
Yes, we do, she said.
Okay. Just know that's healthy in a way, because you don't need everything alike, but you both need to focus on what you have in common and see where it goes from there, because there's two ways. Because me trying to read a future, I'm seeing a different path, and I'm going to be honest with you, because the future isn't written in stone yet like the past is. So if I give you a suggestion, sometimes with people, they can make it change without knowing it. The butterfly effect. But if you want a good result, just focus on what you guys have in common, and see where it goes, because I think it will. I can't see when, but I think you get together.
Hey, Kel,
Hmm?
maybe you want to know, can you tell me the color of my aura, please?
I see purple.
You're welcome, new chapter.
with some blue. Your aura is calming. It's like you are kind of like a healer person. Like you have a calm. I do sense that.
She Ronan said, which one was my gift? A clairvoyant? I missed it.
I want to say clairvoyant, but you could also have some clairaudient as well. I mean, you can have a little bit of all of them, but I noticed with me, there's a few that are more pronounced.
You're welcome, guys. Okay, who's ready to do the spirit box? I know Elisa is.
I'll give my break.
Oh, wait, I gotta say a prayer first, guys. Whoa, what am I doing? Guys, I am gonna say a prayer. I do lead a prayer off every time I do this spirit box because I don't want bad spirits coming into my home. So I'd really appreciate it if you would be in agreement with me.
You can pray the way you want to.
Yes, you pray the way you want to, your higher powers, but for me, God is mine.
Go ahead, Rick.
Jesus, first off, we want to thank you for dying on the cross for our sins. Thank you for our friends that joined in with us on our chat tonight. Father, before we start this spirit box up, know that we don't come in any disrespect to anybody. We ask, Father, that if it be your will, please let their families come through to give them answers that they need in their life. Father, we want to ask you for protection. Please don't let anything bad come in my home. Please block that door so they cannot enter it. I thank you for dying on the cross for our sins. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Thank you, guys.
I feel like
Spirit box, says Phoenix. Okay, let's get it rocking, ladies.
just know that I'm sending everybody light and love, and may nothing negative enter their space.
Good deal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now do you remember what Elisa's question was, Kel?
Something about Jordan, and I want to call her Lucy, but I know it's not
Lucci? Lucci?
Lucci, that's it. Hoochie.
Oh, I got this in the wrong thing.
Did you hear what I just said?
I did. You're rotten.
Well, I don't sense anything good with her energy, and I don't even know that person.
Hello, spirits. Hello, it said. Who's here with us right now? Me.
Will Elise be happy? Will her toxic, narcissistic person ever leave her alone?
Let me go back up and find out exactly what her question was. Oh no, I hate that sound. See ya.
They're like, oh, they're getting serious. I'm leaving.
Hi, it said.
Hi.
Manual.
Ubi, your bed hole.
Is there going to be anything more between Lucia and Elisa's ex? Maybe. Is he going to when is he going to contact her again? Spirits, we need you to come through and we need you to be strong. Can you please tell us when he's going to contact her again? Can you repeat that, please? So he's gone. He's going to come back. Is what that just said. He's going to come back. When is he going to come back? Repeat that, please. When is he going to come back? Hello, spirits. Can you please come and speak with us? David. Is there a
We got
David?
David last night too.
Yeah. It's me.
So does any spirit know when he's going to come back?
When is Jordan Augusto going to come back to see Elisa? Spirits, we really need your help. This is concerning her safety. Please come through for us. When is Jordan Augusta going to come back to see Elisa? Midsummer.
That's what I just heard.
And can you tell us anything about Elisa's pregnancy? Look on Amazon, Robin,
For what?
for our metro, that thing you just said a while ago.
Metronome. I mean, you can even go on YouTube and just type in metronome sound. Because I don't know how much they are, to be honest. I wouldn't want you to pay too much and it don't work
Can you
for you.
tell us when? What was his name again?
Augusto.
Oh, crap. That wasn't nice.
What'd you do?
The speaker just fell completely out of my hands.
I saw that. Somebody just didn't want you to ask that question anymore.
Can you please tell us if Elisa Weisenborn is in danger? Hello, spirits.
Hey.
We need you to come through. I see you. You're there, Kelly. I see you. Can you hear me? Hi. Hang on, guys. She's disappeared.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can see you fine. Can you hear me? She did something. She'll be back. Hello. Well, I'll find out. I'm pregnant in February. Spirits, is Elisa going to find out she's pregnant in February?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can. I couldn't a while ago. Can you hear me?
No, I don't know what happened. I mean, it was.
Answer that question again, spirits. She will. Spirits, is Elisa in danger from Jordan Augusto? I think so. Welcome, Cassandra. Header. Cassandra says, hello, I may be the devil. How are you?
I've seen that. It's beautiful, but that's the point.
Okay. Hey there, it said. I'm here. What's your name? Jacob. Only good spirits are allowed to come in my presence. I would hope so, Cassandra. She said, I'm just kidding.
I know the sexy loser, but anyway.
Is there anybody in the chat has any loved ones you'd like to call out? Put their name in the chat. Hello. My name's Rhoda. What's yours? She said, who is this? Spirits, Elisa wants to know, was Jordan trying to kill her when he strangled her?
I can answer that. Don't need a spirit box. Did I just hear that spirit box say a complete sentence?
Yes.
And it was the same voice.
Mm-hmm. Elisa isn't claiming any negative energy. She wants to know, did Jordan try to kill her when he strangled her? Probably did, is what I heard.
Yep.
Willie Vanderstein, are you here? Elisa is here in the chat and she's wanting to talk to you. We're calling for Willie Vanderstein. Can you come forth, please? Okay. Are you here? Hi. What's up?
Is there about 7 spirits in this surrounding us? Heard yes. Is one of them Willie?
Willie, can you come through, please?
Was Willie an older man?
Wait a minute, it said. Spirits, if you don't come through, I'm gonna turn this off and use necrophonic, and you'll have to talk through that. How come? Because you're not talking. Exactly, Cassandra. I agree.
What did Cassandra say? Because remember, I can't read text.
What else would you strangle someone? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, that's just common sense, darling. He was in a rage. He was in a blind rage. And that is not good when narcissists go up to
yes,
that level.
Cassandra, you can. Who do you want to try to bring forth, honey? Yes, he was over 50, Kel. Elisa said,
Was he
Willie,
grumpy?
do you have any messages for your daughter?
Was he grumpy? Like with a gruspy voice, kind of?
Kind of.
Very thick. I wouldn't say it's an accent, but it's like very pronounced.
Emotionally. Yes, it's just hard to grasp. Hey,
Yeah,
Birdie. Is anybody out there go by Birdie? Because the spirit just come through and said, hey, Birdie.
the only reason I'm asking that is because he's like wagging his finger and going, that cotton picking thing, I ain't gonna. And he's got a call for language.
No, Lisa, it doesn't sound like a dumbass question because right now your mind, you're confused, honey.
Yes.
And you can't grasp that this guy that you love was trying to hurt you and possibly trying to take your life. She said he was funny and he was grumpy at times because he was in pain.
Yeah, but I'm getting that. He's like, I want to talk, but it's not going to be through that thing.
Cassandra Tater says, I feel like him in the Truman Show. And he was loud, she said.
Yes, boisterous. That's what I'm getting.
Anyone else want to come through for a loved one in the chat? Say your name.
Willie says, I'm okay. Don't worry about
He
me.
just said I'm okay. Now.
What did I just say simultaneously?
Audie was his daughter's nickname. They may have been what you heard instead. It might have been, Lisa. I mean, we can go back. You know,
Yeah,
I'll leave
later.
those screens up. You can go back and listen after they're over and see if that's what came through for sure.
But
She said
loud.
no accent, and yes, that's so him.
It's like when Rhoda heard I'm okay, and I said that nearly around the same time. He was like, I'm okay.
Can you hear me? And Lisa said stubborn and believed what he believed, and that was that.
Yeah, and if you didn't believe what he believed, then nope.
Anything for Autumn, Willie?
Just to know that he's okay, and he pops in every once in a while, and you'll feel him.
She said, Kel, you're spot on.
Welcome. I just try to be helpful. Because I know not all spirits like that.
Willie, is there anything that you would like to say to Autumn?
Now, I'm okay, and I pop in every once in a while. You'll end up...
I love you.
Yeah. And that sometimes you'll smell him or...
I heard the girls are wonderful is what I heard. Who else is here with us? How many spirits is in here right now?
He just wants you to know he's okay, and he's looking out for you on the other side, too.
Hey, spirits, if you're not going to talk, we're going to go to something else. So I can give Kel's condescending.
You're being condescending.
Did you hear what they just said?
What?
You bitch.
I know.
Did you bitch?
I know. It made me bitchy.
You're welcome, she Robin. Hell, we kissed the spirit off and said, why are you being mean?
I usually off the spirits. I'm just like no nonsense over here.
So we call you potty mouth. Okay, spirits.
So catch me up on what people are saying in the comments, sis.
She Robin said thank you. And Elisa said anything for Autumn and that you was spot on.
Okay. Thank you for what? What I do?
I guess for one of their questions you asked while ago. I can see you, he said.
I can see you too.
Phoenix says, bitch, not for me. My mom calls me asshole. Cassandra says, he's a bitch. Now? And somebody was just laughing. You're smart.
Now,
perfect.
Yes.
Who said that? What's your name? Joshua. And I heard of Danny.
You guys having a party?
Do you have anything for Renee, Willie? Would you like to say anything to Renee? I might.
Might. That's what I heard. It's like in my head, I heard I might. Or what you might.
It's okay.
He wants people to stop fussing over him.
My dog just freaked me out. It went, ugh.
Willie wants people to stop fussing over him.
Willie, do you have anything for Renee?
I'm fine. That's all I'm getting. It's just like he's fine.
I'm fine. It said it again. I'm fine. Danny is my father's name, and he's living, she said. I was hearing a David a while ago.
We heard David the other day.
Yeah.
Like yesterday.
Blake.
I don't see Blake Shelton.
Southern Belle says, I would like to know if Lucia and Abby are going to have another child.
I'm seeing next year.
Can the spirits tell if, of course.
They know things that we don't because time works differently on the other side. Like, time isn't linear like everyone thinks. It's
Ruby.
Did that thing just say Ruby?
Is Renee your is Renee Willie's wife, Elisa? You're welcome, Southern Belle.
Like, spirits, like I was saying before Rhoda interrupted me. The spirits see things differently. It's like nothing's linear like everyone thinks it is. It's like kind of Doctor Who had it right. It's timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly ball of stuff. Because it's all rolled up in a ball. And nothing, you know.
I'm not ready.
I'm not ready for you either.
Who's coming through? Who said that?
It sounded like it had the same voice as Thomas.
Who said they're not ready? You don't. He said that. Can you repeat that, please? Elisa wants to know, will she find out for the pregnancy if it's a boy or a girl?
Hold on a second. I'll ask for her. Can you see the pendulum? Right?
I can see it.
All right. Pendulum. If it's a boy, it'll go in a circle. If it's a girl, it'll go straight line. Okay? You ready? Tell me what the baby's going to be.
It's going in a circle.
It's going to be a boy.
That's what Cassandra said. It's going to be a boy. Spirits, do you have anything else you'd like to say to anyone in the chat? Okay, I'm going to say goodbye now, and I'm going to turn on another app. I'm going to turn on something else you can talk through. I'm moving.
Yep, they're moving.
Okay, we'll see you there. Goodbye, spirits.
Goodbye.
Going to give Kale's ears a break from that for a minute, guys, because it does. It gives her really bad headaches because her already hearing things talking to her.
Boy, Willie.
Okay, we'll go on to necrophonic.
Did you hear me?
What, love?
I said Willie was. He's
Willie was coming through really strong.
yeah, in my ear.
Are you picking up anything for his wife, Renee? Because she's really struggling. That's what Elisa said.
That he's with her and she needs to stop stressing because things will work out. She needs to quit being a worrying over things that she can't control now.
Hello, spirits. Do you have anything you'd like to say to anyone in the chat?
But if she will give it time, things will work out.
It's amazing. Oh my God, Elisa said it's amazing. This thing said it's amazing.
What's up?
Bev?
Did that help you, Elise?
There's that one that whispering again.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Help? Who do you need help? Who needs help? Hush. What is your name?
Did that thing just say the F word?
I don't know, might have. Men. Can you tell us how many spirits is in here right now? 7.
Still the 7 that was in here from before.
Willie, are you here with us right now?
Hello.
Mike? I'm calling for Willie. Can you please come through and talk to Renee? Willie. Talk.
He says he's been talking.
I have her. She Robin wants to know, James Hughes, are you here? Help me. James Hughes, are you here? Did you mean to take your own life?
Yeah.
I'm using spirit box. James Hughes. She Robin wants to know, did you mean to take your own life?
Yes.
I don't remember, he said.
I got yes in my ear. Spirit box remember, so he was.
Yeah, Lisa, it was worth $10. I got Spiritus before this came out. It's actually by the same people that built
Spirit.
Necrophonic. Yeah, made Spiritus first. Who's the lady crying? I can hear you. I let it all out. That's what he sounded like he said. Help me. Who needs help? Charles. My mother. Who's your mother?
Oh, spirit.
Karen. The only thing about this app is that I hear a loop of words on between unintelligent responses. Yeah, I have to sit and really pay attention to it when I'm doing this, because sometimes you'll get a direct answer.
And if you notice, the direct answers are always in the same voice that are repeating. They sound the same.
I miss you, it said. You miss who? Bob?
We got Bob last night, y'all.
Chris? I'm listening, she said.
I just know James was in a hard situation when he did what he did. And I'm sorry he did that. I hate when people take their own life. But he felt hopeless.
Oh, well, Lisa, I'm going to have to try that. Because usually when I go back and I edit my videos, which I don't never edit my live streams, but when I go do videos, it takes me sometimes 9 hours to edit because of I want to make sure I hear what I hear. I'm good, she said. What's your name? Nellie. Who is this?
Did I help with James Hughes? I mean, I've been trying to give you a message from him, so I hope I gave her one. He's okay now. He feels better. He just felt hopeless.
Chris, how did you pass?
But like I said, someone wants.
He drowned. I thought I heard I drowned.
If anyone wants deeper reading, just message me.
Todd. Chris, how did you die? Quick. Did you say Israel? Chris, I heard Chris again. He won't. Chris again. Chris, what are you trying to say? How did you die? And then I found out on my own he is just gone. Does he visit me or anything? I'm crying laugh out loud. I'm glad he feels better. He deserves the weight to be lifted.
Yes, he's always with you. Every time you think of him, he's there, hun.
I'm tired.
He's always been with you. Every time you think of his name, every time you just something reminds you of him, he's there. And he does appreciate you and love you.
Gilbert or Albert.
Ooh, that was weird.
Yeah, it was.
Did we get Roger the alien?
There's that strong one back. Who's the strong male talking? Can you give us your name, please?
Ruby, what are you staring at?
Oh my God, Kel.
What?
Kel, my freaking closet door just opened up by itself.
Well, Ruby's staring at something. Freaking out. Do you have that doll in that closet?
No, that's my laundry closet.
Something's trying to get your attention.
I seen something moving on like out, on your peripheral, and I looked and I seen it slowly opening up.
See, look, Ruby's staring at something.
I see that.
It's over this way. I got my window like blind open, so I think she's probably staring at the spirits.
Chris Batcher, is that you talking to us? It's time to do the laundry, Phoenix. Yes. Claim the no negative energy, love. Protect yourself. Yeah.
Fill yourself with light and love, and may nothing negative be allowed to harm you.
I'm not gonna lie, it freaked me out.
Man, if it was negative, you would.
I believe you. Cassandra, how old are you? Heather? Guys, we're gonna have to get some moderators in here within the next couple of days. I do.
Yeah, we do. Maybe I should ask Zach if he wants to be
I
on
like
the
it, Lisa.
or Lisa. Yeah, we can even ask Zach if he wants to, if he's not busy.
Elizabeth, is there an Elizabeth in here? Anybody knows an Elizabeth? Go away. You just heard that popping in the screen.
Mm-hmm. Did they leave you?
Sandra's 33, okay. Please help. Who needs help? What is your name?
You know what's odd?
I just heard Elisa.
Do you know what was odd? Sis, when you asked Cassandra her name, I heard 34. So is she going to turn 34 soon? Or just...
Wait.
What's my dog's name? Spirit, say it, please. I just heard my name.
He's a bitch.
I heard Kale, and then I heard bitch.
Problems. What? Waiting.
7 ghosts and 99.
Go to the light. Say, go to the light. I'm here. Your son. The light will actually kill you, she said.
What?
She said the light will actually kill you.
Well, if you're evil, yeah.
Tom.
Hi. Huh?
Do you know Cassandra Phoenix? Is that why you was curious? I'm blinded.
By the light?
Blinded by the light.
Oh, this might be weird. I love telling this story about the spirit box because one time I was at West Virginia Penitentiary, Moundsville Penitentiary here in West Virginia, and I got separated from my team and I had the spirit box, and one of the spirits said, "Can you see me?" And me being a smart ass like I am, I went, "Oh no, I'm blind." He went, "Smart ass."
She, Robin, wanted to reach out to her grandfather, Ronald Robinson. Ronald, do you remember your family? You remember your grandchildren?
Was he
Ronald, did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Ronald, do you remember your family? Sure. He said, sure.
Yeah.
Ronald, do you have anything you want to say to your family? They're here. Tell them I love them.
Mm-hmm.
Died. For real. Elizabeth.
That's the same
Well,
voice I keep hearing.
call him you, Cal.
Hmm?
Say, Cal. Say She Robin's name. Ronald. Say your daughter's name.
You mean
Let me
your
know if
daughter?
he says it, She Robin.
You mean granddaughter, you mean?
No, I said and your daughter. Is he your dad or is that your grandfather?
Yeah.
Yeah. And your daughter, please. She misses you so much. Say your daughter and your granddaughter's name. We were one. Sound like that's what he just last said was Dawn. Did you say Dawn? Ronald, did you say yes? Can you say it? She's special. Can you say that again? Wow, that one's crying. My grandfather and mom's dad. Wow. I'm tired. Ronald. Ronald, can you say Dawn? That was Dawn, but that wasn't Ronald's voice.
That's a female's voice.
Who is it? Oh, wow. Yes, she was in so much pain today, Papa. Wow. Ronald, go comfort your family. You demon. Did you hear that?
Well,
Ronald?
Ronald's gonna be there always.
Need you.
Always there when you need him. Just talk to him. I mean, it might sound crazy if you're going around your house talking to him or your mom talking to him. That just means he'll show up and he'll be there. I mean,
I'm with Dawn. Did you not hear that?
yep,
That I'm with Dawn.
yep.
Go comfort your wife, Ronald. How long has he been gone? She Robin. Said you know.
Yeah. Well, you mean
What is Lisa wants to know what her son's name is.
I'm not getting. I'm drawing a blank. I'm just listening to the spirit box for a second.
Oh my God, Robin, that is so sad.
What'd Robin say?
Okay, please, cause it hurt me to see her crawling to the door for help. That is so heartbreaking. And I was at work and couldn't even help her.
What happened?
And her grandmother was emotional and was crawling to the door, and she couldn't help her because she was at work.
No. Okay, baby. See ya. Say hi to people. Say hi.
Ronald, are you still here?
People need to see the pug's face.
Minnie? Pauline Henderson? Pauline, are you here? Pauline is the great-grandmother of She Robin. She Robin, did you hear that? She Robin.
Yeah, I heard.
She Robin said, "Can I help her, Papa? Can I help her get better? She's afraid surgery will kill her."
Oh, it breaks my heart.
Help her. He just said help her.
Yep. I heard yes, then help her.
What did you just say? Who? You?
Me?
Dave. There's Dave again. Tanner? I feel like the only one who cares about my family. It's okay, She Robin. That's why we do this, because if we can give spirits a voice to their family, then it makes us feel good.
Yes, it does. And if it helps release some pain for you too, like it helps you just feel like you're not alone, then we're here for you.
Okay, spirits, I'm going to let this rest for a minute because my hand's getting tired. Thank you for talking with your family, and go comfort each and every one of them that's on here.
Okay.
You want to say goodbye?
Bye, spirit.
Wow, that was pretty deep, sister girl.
Oh, I know. You believe it's already 12 o'clock?
Are you serious?
Oh,
What, we're having fun.
it does.
Well,
This one was a more epic.
yeah, it was. Yes, it's a lot of pain, and I have to hide it because I have babies. You know, I didn't have time to hash out my emotions and stuff. Honey, I know. We've all been through that. When I lost my dad, going on 21 years ago, I didn't care. I was so depressed. I was going sleeping on my dad's grave, and I did it, you know, for the first couple of years that my dad was gone because I didn't want to accept that. And my sister-in-law had talked to me. Actually, there was a guy came through the graveyard one night when I was up there laying next to my dad, and he was running over the graves. And when he got across the street, he turned his truck around and he hit his brights and he saw me. And I heard my dad say, plain as day, "Girl, get up and go now." I jumped up and I was running to my car. Well, when I got to my car, my keys had fell out of my pocket. So here this truck was waiting for traffic so it could come back across the highway. That, my hand to the Lord, those keys were in the grass glowing like a star. And that's how I was able to find them. And I heard my dad say again, "Get those keys and go." That guy chased me out of the cemetery. The next day, my sister-in-law came to me and she's like, "Look, sis, you're killing yourself. Your emotions are running wild and you can't control them. Your dad don't want you doing that no more. He's fine. He wants you to be fine."
Yeah.
You know, I stopped going to the cemetery because of that, because I needed to hear that. But still, the pain was so fresh and it was so real. And I was trying to find ways to deal with it, and it's took me all this time. Last year, I went to my dad's grave and I told him, I said, Dad, I love you, but I've got to let you rest in peace. And I had to apologize to my dad for being selfish and not wanting to let him go because that pain was so bad, and it still is. But
Oh, it does.
all
I mean,
things, and it makes it manageable. It'll
I
never go away completely, but it makes it manageable.
I lost my mom in 2008, and I just now have let the stuff that I was holding on to go, and it helped me open myself up spiritually so I could do this, because my mom wants me to help others with my gift.
Yes, it is very real. Depression sleep is, Elisa, and she, Robin. Let me tell you something, honey. Your grandfather's there, whoever that's been in your mother's life that cared about her, that's passed on, they're with her.
Oh, there always will be too.
Pray for that healing for her, because I'm gonna tell you, I thank God every day that I still have my mom. She's 81 years old, and when she lost my dad, she lost my little Down syndrome brother 4 months after she lost my daddy. We lost my nephew first. He died of cancer. 4 months later, my dad died. Then 4 months after that, my baby brother died. My mom lost her whole family, and she knew it right then and there. And I can't thank God enough that I still have my mom, and that's my angel, honey. So you treat your mama like the angel that she is.
Yep. I feel the same way about my dad. If I didn't have my dad still, and even my grandma that's as old as your mom,
Yeah,
Rhoda, I would be devastated, but I can't let myself get depressed because they wouldn't want me to be that way.
right.
Your loved ones that are on the other side are fine. They are peaceful. And here's the way I look at the other side, and this is talking to all kinds of spirits. They're happy. They're actually living life over there. It doesn't end when you go. It's a continuation. You're just not in the human form anymore.
That is so true, and that's what I try so hard to prove. You know what I mean? That they're still there. I mean, I'm not just going out here and doing these investigations, and I'm getting doors slammed in my face, and I'm getting hit, and I'm catching these voices coming through. Direct
Mhm.
responses, not just EVPs from the spirit box, but direct responses.
Yep.
Kel, just like that video I did of in the mausoleum, when you can see those orbs come up and then they start manifesting in the air like they're dancing.
Yeah.
That blew my mind, and I honestly feel that was my dad and my brother that was doing that.
Mhm. I mean, the last time I went to my mom's grave, I was walking to her grave and I tripped and I almost hit my head on her tombstone. And I looked at her, I said, Mom, don't kill me yet. I'm not ready. Just joking, like my mom and I usually joked with each other, because my mom used to like to grab my little love handle and go, hold this, you know,
Yeah,
just to
honey,
be
treat your
funny.
family well, because you never know. We're not none promised another day. So anybody, I mean, I'm talking to everybody that's in your life that's been good to you. Show them that you love them. But Elisa, girl, I'm really gonna say a special prayer for you tonight,
Yeah.
because I've had that feeling on me of just something wasn't right with you for the last couple of days, and Kel can tell you that.
I'm going to put some protection around you, if that's okay, Elise, because Rhoda's Christian, I'm pagan, and I pray differently, but I'm going to put a light of protection around you, and I'm going to put a mirror around you, like basically reflecting all that negative energy back at those people to let them see what they look like. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say my prayer and put that light energy around you and reflect it back at the negative people. I hope that's okay.
Elisa says, I love how passionate y'all are about the spirit world. I appreciate individuals like you both so much because I'm surrounded by skeptics. Honey, you're welcome. And like I said, if we can help somebody, then that makes me feel better.
That makes me feel better too. And Elise, like I said, I hope you
And she
added
said,
me to.
that's fine, Kel.
Okay. And if you want to add me to Facebook or Instagram, I'm always on those two things like you wouldn't believe. So just add me to whatever, or follow whatever you need to do, and I'm going to send you lots of love, light, and peace, and I hope that helps.
Well, guys, that being said, it's on going on 12:20. I guess we're gonna say goodbye for now. And if you don't mind, could you please hit that thumbs up button on the way out, and we'll see you guys maybe tomorrow
Yep.
night.
And if you haven't already, please subscribe.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And blessed be. And if we're on tomorrow night, you'll know because Rhoda will put it up. Just keep checking back, and if nothing pops up, we won't go live. But I would like to make this a weekend thing if Rhoda's up for it.
Yeah, I'm up for it. I'm hopefully going to go to Cade's Cove tomorrow. That'll probably be in the daytime because I want to investigate the cabins up there. But I'll be back because tomorrow's Sunday. Yeah, I'll be back for So good night, everybody. Yeah, we'll definitely do this again tomorrow night, and you guys will see the post.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you, Phoenix. God bless everybody for coming in, and we're gonna say good night, and may the light be with you all. See you
Light and
tomorrow.
love. Blessed be.
Love you, sis.
Love you.